Do renovations on a haunted house cause there to be more paranormal activity? That's exactly what we're gonna try and find out. The Anchorage Mansion is one of the most haunted places that we've ever been. Oh my God, wow. So it's essentially, when we're investigating, whoever's in here is going to have this entire creepy haunted mansion entirely to themselves.
It's very creepy in here, you guys.
Could you make that light up for me? Are you serious?
I straight up just heard footsteps. What the f was that? Whoa. Are you here now? The music box just went off. Who is that?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are doing an exciting experiment today. We've always wondered, do renovations on a haunted house cause there to be more paranormal activity in a haunted location, haunted house? That's exactly what we're gonna try and find out tonight.
That's right, we are here in Marietta, Ohio, back again at one of our favorite places, the Anchorage Mansion, and they've been up to some renovations here that I may or may not have helped initiate in the beginning stages for one day. So, yeah, it's exciting. There's a lot of cool things going on here, and we're here to see, like Ryan said, if some of the renovations have caused some of the spirits here to be more active.
We're not shy about saying that the Anchorage Mansion in Marietta, Ohio is one of the most haunted places that we've ever been. From the time we first investigated here in 2011, pretty much every time we visit, we have something really strange and unexplainable that happens inside this mansion. And we're gonna go over the history of it in just a second. And to do that, let's go ahead and introduce who is here with us, representing Hidden Marietta, the Anchorage Mansion, and also representing somehow Coffee and Scream Podcast. It's Viva, everybody!
Hi, it's me. All of the lights. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, no cameras, please. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. It's me.
Hi, Viva.
Hello.
Thank you for having us tonight.
Of course. I'm happy you guys are here. It's always really fun when we all get together, and it's always just a good time. Whether we have something spooky happen or not, we just have fun together, and that's what it's all about.
That's right, and we have not seen these renovations that are taking place here at the Anchorage. We have not gotten to see the progress that has been made, and we're gonna be taking a look at that here in just a second. But what were your thoughts? I mean, not only do we have the staircase that we're going to see, but recently, within the past couple of years, there's been an elevator removed as well.
Yes, they have removed the elevator that was on the front of the building. It was put in when this place operated as a nursing home from the 60s to the 80s. So we now have the full porch open like it was originally supposed to be. And of course, we've also done some renovations in the billiard room. The floor was really rotted away, so they did have to remove the original flooring that the Putnams put in and put some new flooring down, but it looks beautiful nonetheless. So I'm really excited about you guys seeing the renovations.
Well, before we get into the history here, what are your thoughts? Do renovations help spike the paranormal activity in this building?
I would say so. I've had quite a few people comment on the staircase out here that you guys are about to see. I'm really excited about it. People have said that they have felt as though somebody was watching them from the top of the staircase. And I think that's really just attributed to the fact that that would have been the original grand staircase of the house. So many family members, not just the Putnams, but the previous owners of the house would have all used that staircase too. So maybe it's Eliza kind of welcoming everybody back into the home with the new renovations that are going on. But we don't know until we investigate and find out.
Well, let's go ahead and go over some of the history of the Anchorage Mansion before we head in and take a look at this stairwell.
Let's do it.
The Anchorage Mansion was built in 1859 by Douglas and Eliza Putnam. It has been handed off to many owners over the years, but it did end up becoming a nursing home from the 60s to when it finally closed its doors in 1986. Now, Eliza did end up passing away here at the house. Douglas lived here for many years after her passing until he eventually passed away here. And then obviously when this place was a nursing home, there were many patients that passed away during that time frame as well. This house has been known for having several different types of hauntings, audible hauntings, physical hauntings where people have been touched, things have been moved in the house, people have seen shadow figures, and we've all, people that work here, have seen, heard things, and actually heard our own names being called. So to say the least, this place is very, very interesting. Now, when this place was in operation as a nursing home from 1963 to when it closed its doors in 1986, there were several renovations that were taking place here. Not only to kind of help with the overall aesthetic for a nursing home or hospital for that particular time frame, but it was also changed due to fire codes and state regulations. So there were many, many things that were added onto the building that were not original to the home when the Putnams built it. Now, the house is owned by the Washington County Historical Society, so thankfully, due to all of their hard work efforts that they put forth here in the house, as well as the efforts of people coming here to do tours, investigations, and whatnot, that money comes back into the building to be able to get it back to what it formerly was. This house was known as Putnam Villa or the Palace Beautiful, and we are all making sure that we put forth that effort to get it back to exactly what Douglas and Eliza would have wanted it to be. Okay, so we are going to be exiting our shop here and go in to see the grand staircase. Are you guys ready to see what renovations we've done?
I'm ready. I've been waiting months to see this. I'm so excited.
Let's do it.
Let's walk in here and see it. Oh my God. Wow. Holy shit. That is insane.
Wow.
Like, just for reference for everyone watching, as you probably heard Viva say in the history portion, there used to be a firewall. So when you walked out here, this was all enclosed. It was like you were walking down a normal hallway. None of this was in view.
Now, thankfully, Dave did come and help us actually break down the firewall that was enclosing the grand staircase. It was 3 hours of painstaking work, a lot of sledgehammers, a bunch of noise, and a lot of debris, but we were able to get that firewall down and turn the grand staircase into what everybody sees now. So there is still some work that needs to be done, not only on the grand staircase, but here inside of the house. And we are going to make sure that all of our efforts get put into making this mansion exactly what it's supposed to be. And that is the Palace Beautiful.
So this is the first time since we came to the Anchorage 14 years ago for the first time. This is the first time we're actually getting to see these stairs as they would have looked when Putnam Villa was built. Mm-hmm. That is insane. Can I walk up them?
Yeah. Just be careful. Hug the wall, please. There's no railing on the side.
And they're going to put a railing on here?
Yes. We actually have some regular investigators that come here to the Anchorage. The husband actually has, he's a woodworking teacher, and he has his students that are going to be building the railing for this original staircase here. So It's going to be really cool because they are obviously going to be getting credit for helping and doing the work and everything, and they're going to be a part of the Anchorage's history. So these are like high school students that are going to be building the railing to go here, and it's going to stay here forever. It's really exciting.
That is incredible. Let me see this really fast. I want to get some shots of this here. Wow. I mean, just the detail on this woodwork.
Mind you, that's original from 1859.
Wow. Yeah, so all of this would have been covered up and hidden by that firewall. Mm-hmm. So since the 1960s, this beautiful, intricately carved woodwork was hiding behind drywall and a very clinical looking firewall to make it safe to operate as an institution like a nursing home as it was. So that's where they believe a lot of the spirits. I mean, of course, the original owners of the house, they believe to haunt this place, as well as previous owners like Eddie McTaggart and his sister. And plenty of other people, but a lot of the ghost stories do come from this being an end-of-life care home, a nursing home. And so it's like the battle of the eras inside this mansion. Is it a family home? Is it when this mansion was elegant and luxurious, or is it clinical? Is it institutional from when it was a nursing home? Changes might spike the activity.
Maybe.
What do you think, Dave? Are you ready to do our experiment to split up and be alone inside the Anchorage Mansion while one of us sits outside, and then we'll switch to see what activity might present itself?
Not really, but I think it'll be cool to see if they remember us, and if, I don't know, just to get some answers and see if they're excited about all of these renovations as well. So, long story short, yes, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go inside the Anchorage Mansion alone to see what paranormal activity or ghosts or spirits await us that might have been stirred up from this renovation here in the grand staircase.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We are getting ready to get started at the Anchorage Mansion. This experiment is going to be, as we mentioned earlier, Dave is going to be alone by himself to start with inside the mansion, and Viva and I are going to sit in the car, and then Dave and I are going to switch, and I'm going to come in here alone while Dave and Viva sit in the car. So it's essentially, when we're investigating, whoever's in here is going to have this entire mansion entirely to themselves, this entire creepy, haunted mansion entirely to themselves.
The entire creepy, haunted, scary, haunted, terrifying mansion.
You know, I would add to that, but you said it perfectly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Haunted and terrifying, it is.
Yes, and it's a creepy mansion.
It is creepy. So, you ready to go sit in the car, Viva?
Yes, I am.
Let's head out there. Good luck, Dave.
Thank you. Oh boy. Goodbye. Good luck.
Goodbye.
Have fun.
I'm locking you in.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's got a key. Okay. I don't even give it the option. I'm a little bit nervous, you guys. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm a little on edge.
And the good thing about us sitting in the car is we're going to know that Dave has no contamination whatsoever, and that him being the only one in there, and him being the only one in there, he is going to be essentially open to whatever may happen to him inside the Anchorage Mansion. So Viva and I are here in the car.
I'm here in the Anchorage by myself. My name is Dave. I've been here many, many times. I was here when we did some of the starting renovations for the... Turn the music box on here real quick. There we go. All right. Eliza, Eddie, Douglas, if any of you are here, please come out and let me know. I've got a bunch of equipment set up on the main stairwell here. Could you go and stand at the top of the stairs for me? Whoa, tripwire right there. I was here when they started doing construction to bring back the original staircase. I helped them tear out the old staircase, the old walls that were put up. Do you like that the grand staircase is going back to the way it was? If you do, can you try to touch one of these bright lights? Can you do that for me?
So I remember there was one investigation that we did here years and years ago. I'm talking, you go back 14 years. We happened to capture some of the best paranormal activity that we've ever captured as far as audio evidence goes. And it was right in the areas that Dave is going to be investigating inside right now.
I know.
We were in that foyer area, which connects to the parlor, the music room. If you go straight through that foyer, it goes right to that, grand staircase that is being renovated and restored right now. But it was in that foyer that we caught what sounded like the sound of squeaky wheels on a cart rolling when there was nobody in there. And then later on in that recording, it sounded like someone took a metal folding chair, which it was interesting. In the music room, one of the rooms off of that foyer, there was no furniture in there at the time. 14 years ago, it was just metal folding chairs in that room. And it sounds like on the audio recording, someone grabbed one of those metal folding chairs and scooched it across the floor. And then probably the creepiest of them all was, it's almost a vocal tone, kind of sounds like a voice. And I don't know if it's a child, if it's an adult, I don't know who it is, but it sounds like someone says, "Get out." So that area is known for activity, and Dave's in there alone by himself in those parts of the house right now.
The people that own the building, the house now, are trying to make it look the way that you intended. Okay? Are you okay with that? I'm going to come upstairs for a minute. See this here, how this works? If you try to touch that, it'll let me know that you're here. I hope that y'all are happy that they're returning the staircase back to the way it was. It's very creepy in here, you guys. I've got a red light set right here on this chair. Could you go and have a seat in that chair for me so I could talk to you? They put the window back in the music room here, the way that you had it. If you like that they did that, can you try to touch that red light for me? Can you walk down the hall here towards me? Whoa, the tripwire just went off too. I hope that camera is... Whoa. Are you there? I heard a noise right before that happened. Whoa. Oh, the candle went off too. I just noticed that. Go ahead and take a walk up the steps for me. I'll follow you if you start first. It'll just show me that you're excited, that you're happy and grateful that the original staircase is back. Could you try to pick up my candle that I set on the steps? That was interesting, guys. I heard a noise, and then the tripwire went off, and then the candle also turned off. Please touch that red light that's right in front of me here, please. If you can hear me talking. Actually, I might pick it up and put it in the music room, because it does make a very nice sound. I'll set it right here on this couch. And if you'd like to come in, and I'll sit here on this couch, and maybe we can sit here and have a conversation. Can we do that? Can you come in and sit on the couch over there and have a chat with me? I don't want anybody to be upset that I'm here. So if you're upset that I am here and you'd like me to leave, touch that red light for me and I'll leave. Whoa. I just heard like footsteps or something. Hello? Guys, I straight up just heard footsteps. I would love it if somebody could come out and talk to me. That's me. Okay. I just really would love for somebody to touch that red light that I just set down in the middle of the floor. I would really love that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run on GhostTube just for a little bit.
Cat.
Just to see if maybe something somewhat relevant might come through. You never know. If you're able to, can you use this device in my hand to tell me something about yourself? I just saw the tripwire go off.
Electric.
Electric. Oh, the candle just came back on. I think. I saw the hallway light up. It did. The candle just came back on. Whoa. Are you here now?
I remember.
Are you saying that you remember me from the last time I was here? If you do, can you try to touch that item that I put at the landing? Up at the top of the steps here. Can you touch that if you remember me?
I'm behind you.
Behind me? Okay. I'd like for you to be in front of me up there on the steps. Can you do that? Can you walk over there? Maybe walk up the steps for me?
Running.
No, walk. We don't need anyone getting hurt. Can you use the device in my hand right now? The music box. The music box just went off. Who is that?
How come?
Wow. You like that music? I put that there for you. If you like that music, the one at the top of the steps makes music too. Can you try that one? Wow. I thought I... I'm going to turn it off. Okay.
We like you.
You like me? Thank you. That was me setting off the tripwire there. Well, if you like me, can you try? Tripwire just went off. If you like me, can you make the music box play like it was again? All you have to do is just stand in front of it. I'll tell you what, I'll walk into the other room again, and I would love for you to make the music box play again when I walk in here. All right. Can you try to make the music play again? I wonder which one of them it was that made the music box go off. Don't forget, you can use this box that's in my hand here to try and talk to me, so we think. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Can you move a little closer into the room here? Well, whoever made the music play, I thank you for doing that. If that was Eddie that did that, could you do it again? Was it Eliza? Was it Douglas? Was it one of the nursing home patients?
Invisible.
Yeah, I think you are invisible to me. But if it,
Stupid.
yeah. If it was somebody from the nursing home, you're allowed to touch that music box, so go ahead and do it again for me.
Weak.
Weak? If you're weak, that's okay. And again, guys,
I was hurt.
you were hurt. Now, I don't know if this is actually somebody talking to me because it's just something that you wouldn't understand. It's just a phone app. But if you are talking to me and you said you were hurt, can you try touching one of the bright lights to confirm that?
It's bright.
They are bright lights.
I was hurt.
Again? Who hurt you? If somebody did hurt you here, can you touch the red light that's right in the middle of the floor here in front of me? I'll back up. If somebody hurt you, touch that red light in the middle of the floor for me. I won't hurt you, I promise you that. Tripwire. Come on in here to where the red light is, please. Do you like Miss Viva? I'm going to go outside now, so one last chance. Can you touch that green light that's at the top of the steps? Can you do that for me? How about I count down for you? And on 1, you touch the green light. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm going to stop ghost tube. Music box is probably going to go off. Or not? Okay. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get Ryan. And it's going to be his turn here in the Anchorage Mansion by himself.
I think I see him walking up here. Here he comes.
Oh,
Hopefully he caught something.
Hello.
Hey,
Dave!
did anything happen?
There was a couple of weird things that happened. I don't know if I want to tell you now or... I mean, it was nothing crazy, but I just want to know if similar things happened to you in there.
Well, they watching already know what happened to you, and I don't need to know. I think I should go in with a clean slate and we
Yes.
can compare notes afterwards.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, you want to go back into the house really fast and reset some of the equipment for me so that I can take some stuff upstairs, move the motion sensors, and then from there you and Viva can come back out here?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's almost time. I'm getting ready to be here all alone inside the Anchorage Mansion, and Dave had some stuff happen that he hasn't disclosed to me. I have no idea really what happened to him in here, and I'm going to be starting out on the stairwell, of course, because that's the area that has all the renovation. And then I'm going to be moving upstairs and heading to some of the more haunted parts of the second floor, including the servants' quarters, where there's an energy, an aggressive energy, that is said to grab people, specifically women, but maybe I can get grabbed.
All right, Viva, you ready to go sit out in the car and let Ryan have his time?
Yes, and I got my keys. We're going to lock you in here.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side. I'm locked inside of a haunted mansion completely alone. Let's see what happens. Currently, I have the stairs with a lot of equipment that Dave had set up here in the same spot. I am going to be taking the REM pod upstairs with me whenever I go. I do have Miss Molly, the soon-to-be haunted doll, set up here on the stairs as well. I pulled her out. This is a doll that we're taking to almost every haunted location that we go to try and see if we can get a spirit to attach themselves or whoever they are, to see if this doll can pick up an attachment, to see if haunted dolls are a real thing. If there's anyone here with me, my name is Ryan and I'm alone in here with you. You have a beautiful home. This stairwell had been covered up. I mean, the stairs were there, but the woodwork had been covered up for 50 years or more. 60 years, really. Almost. If you're happy to see that these stairs are open again. Is that the tripwire? Something blue just flashed behind me. Are you standing at the bottom of these stairs? Can you come up the stairs for me? Follow me up. Or you can touch this light right here at the top of the stairs and make it go off. Viva, our friend, invited us to do this tonight. So we're here with her permission. If you know her, can you let me know by making a sound? Or touching one of these lights?
So since you did the investigation on the first floor, he's going to be investigating a little bit on the newly renovated steps on the first floor, but then he's going to end up going up to the second floor. So we shall see what the second floor holds for him, as well as the new and improved grand staircase.
Yeah, I didn't even go upstairs at all, so that's completely untouched. So yeah, hopefully he has something happen up there.
Fingers crossed.
Is there anyone in the dining room? That's where I put that motion sensors in the dining room, and then I put another one in the foyer by the front door where we had the recorder set up 14 years ago and caught all those weird sounds. I brought a doll. Henrietta, you're one of the little girls that people see here that is said to live here. If you like that doll, can you come and play with her? We brought her for you. Or Clarabelle. Clarabelle, your room was right up here at the top of these stairs. Are you here with us? With me? Hello? I'm looking for someone. I'm lost in this big mansion. Can you call out to me to tell me where you are? This beautiful home. What the f*** was that? I just heard something dragging. Where are you? I don't know where that came from. This beautiful home. What the f*** was that? I don't know where that came from. back here somewhere, I think. There is some small refrigerators and stuff back here, but that was not a fridge noise. With refrigerators, you'll get that clicking or knocking sound. That sounded like something straight up dragging. Hello? I hope that was caught on the camera's audio because that was so loud to me in the moment. Up there on the mantle is where I put one of the motion sensors. You can see it right there by the bust. Pointed out across towards that doorway that leads to the parlor. And then the other one. And then the other one is in here on the edge of the couch. Right there. You can see it all the way on the far side of the parlor. It's been about 10 minutes down here. I'm going to leave this camera alone to see if maybe someone would be more likely to interact with this equipment while I go upstairs. And I'm going to take the REM pod with me. And I'm also going to take the EMF candle with me to see if I can get some sort of reaction with that. Miss Molly's coming with me too. We're headed upstairs.
So I will say that one of the creepier areas up on the second floor, since we've been coming here, actually is the area that he's going to back in the servants' quarters.
There's one room that has like the bunk beds up on
Yes.
the wall, and then the other room would have been used for patients.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bunk bed room, we actually had a lot of activity in there throughout the years, and actually when we did one of our events here, we had somebody who was very heavily affected back in that room.
Oh, I remember that.
So maybe that'll happen again to Ryan when he's in there. We will find out, I guess.
So I have the REM pod here in the middle of the room. This is would have been probably a bedroom for the servants. But again, also it would have been a room where many patients were brought when they were in really bad shape. They were really sick at the nursing home. So I'm going to move over here closer to Miss Molly and the candle. If there's anyone downstairs, come on up. I'm upstairs in the servants' quarters. All right, I'm going to sit here against this door and try and run the spirit box to see if anyone will come out and talk to me. Casanova, are you up here? Who do you hate? You hate girls. Why do you hate girls? Marshall, is that your name? Is your name Marshall? I thought I just heard it say out. Where are you, down there at the end of the hallway? Come on down here if you can. My name is Ryan and I just want to talk to you. Did you just call me a That was a weird, unsettling voice. Hi. Can you touch that red light in that room for me? If you see that red light right there, can you touch it so that I know that you're here? I'm gonna sit here in the stairwell so I can give you some space. Can you grab a hold of that red light? I can bring that doll in there to you if you'd like the doll. If you want the doll in there with you, can you touch that red light or make this candle go out in front of me? All you have to do is try and pick that candle up and it'll turn off. I'm gonna shut this off. Nobody's really said anything to me through this, and I'm gonna move on. I've got other parts of the house that I need to go and try and speak to people in. So this will be your last chance for me to be in here. Can you show me some sort of a sign that you're here? Okay. What was that? Okay, so this battery just drained on my face cam, so I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get a new battery pack because this one somehow completely got drained. That is a new battery pack. It should last me hours, and somehow it's been drained. So I don't know what just happened, but I'm going to leave this right here while I take this and go get a new battery pack for it. And hopefully this camera lasts while I get a new battery pack. So far, the only thing that I remember happening, which I didn't even think of that. Back here where I thought I heard that sound earlier, that is the stairs to the servants' quarters. So, going in here, let me grab a different battery pack for this camera. I'm just gonna take these ones. There's one on this up here. And it is charging, okay. I'm coming back up. That would be awesome if you could develop a scare for me. Okay. So I've got the ovilus set up with that. Let me see how much time I have. Okay, I have about 15 more minutes. About 15 more minutes alone in here. If there's anyone in here, can you use that box to say something to me? My name is Ryan. I'm just here to talk to you. There's even still graffiti in here from when this place was abandoned after the nursing home shut down. Can't even read what that says. It says, "This ain't my home. This ain't my home." I'm going to give this another couple of minutes, and then I'm going to take this stuff and go try and see Henrietta in the attic for a few minutes. I'm going to take her a doll. I tell you what, actually, I am running low on time here. And so far, I haven't really had anything happen in this servants' quarters area. So I think I am going to go ahead and just take this camera and go upstairs. Let's go find Henrietta, the little girl in the attic. Henrietta! Mannequin legs. That's not unsettling in the least. Look at all these toys. Put this candle here for you, Henrietta. And then I'm going to put this doll in the chair here for you with this. Okay. So if you could, and you want that doll, could you make that light up for me? Oh my God. Are you serious? Thank you, Henrietta. That sat silent down in the servants' quarters. I'm going to set up this box right here. Husband alive. And I think you can use that to speak to me. Can you say your name through that box? Or anything that would let me know that you're here? Or perhaps turn that candle off over there in the circle of dolls and toys. Are these your dolls? They're very pretty. They look to be like dolls that are your age. I brought a baby doll. A doll that's younger than you. Do you like baby dolls? That was a little creepy when that REM pod went off. Because like I'd said, it sat alone in that room for a long time, for at least 15 minutes when I was in the 20 minutes when I was in the servants' quarters and did nothing. Grave. Is there a grave somewhere? Whose grave are you talking about, Henrietta? Let's play a little game here. If you grab a hold of that candle, it's not going to hurt you. It's not actually hot. The candle will actually go out. You can extinguish that flame. Time drone. Can you grab a hold of that flame for me, Henrietta or Clarabelle? It's like another toy. Inches, however. Soil. None of that makes any sense. I'm here alone to talk to you. Child, yes. Are you a child? Henrietta is said to be the little girl that used to play with Clarabelle here inside the mansion when Clarabelle was a patient here at the nursing home. And then Clarabelle is said to have come back to join Henrietta. And the two little girls are... And the two little girls are said to run around here. Let me move this ovilus off of this chair. How about I put it in the middle of the circle? How about that? If someone could please come out and talk to me. I don't have much time left to be alone in here. I'm going to have to go back outside and get Dave. Can you please come through that box or touch the red light again or turn the candle off? Give me some sort of a sign that I'm not alone in here. Possibly. Excel. Trapped. Are you trapped here? Possibly trapped? Excel doesn't mean much to me. Are these words just random? I'll give you another 60 seconds. I'm going to grab this stuff and head back downstairs and see what Dave and Viva are up to.
Okay, so just saw the light come on. Ryan is finished with his solo. I think here he comes. He's walking up.
Hey.
There he is. How did it go?
There's a couple of interesting things that happened, but I will tell you guys that whenever we get inside here. So you want to pack these cameras up and head back into the house and go over what we think happened?
Let's go debrief.
Well, we're at the end of our experiment here, and our time at the Anchorage has ended. We had some interesting things happen. I know I had a couple of things that were a little bit bizarre on my solo, but Dave, what did you have?
So, on my solo, the tripwire went off a lot. What's that? I hope that camera's... Whoa. Are you there? The music box went off. Can you use the device in my hand right now? The music box. The candle went off. And I feel like there was something else that I'm forgetting. I just heard footsteps or something. That was pretty much all that happened on mine.
Interesting. So on mine, the weirdest thing I would say out of all of it was very quiet most of the time, but when I was standing down here, I was looking into the foyer, and from behind the camera, either over by the stairs that lead up to the second floor or over by the kitchen, it was like loud dragging. It was like like something across the floor drug.
Really?
And I was like, what the hell was that? And I even walked back there and I showed them, I said, you know, there's fridges in here, but the fridge doesn't make that noise.
No, it's like a little tiny, like mini college fridge. It wouldn't make that sort of noise.
This beautiful home. What the fuck was that? I don't know what made that sound. I went upstairs, had a couple of spirit box voices that were not really responsive, but were kind of creepy when I was in the servants' quarters. But then I went up to the attic and I'd had nothing, no equipment really go off that I knew of. And I sat Molly on the chair and said, Henrietta, if you want this doll, come up and grab it. And the REM pod right beside her started to go off. So if you could, and you want that doll, could you make that light up for me? Oh my God. Are you serious? So, you know, it was the only time the entire investigation that I was in here that the REM pod went off, and you didn't have the REM pod go off, did you? Mm-mm. So it was the only time all night the REM pod went off was in the attic where Henrietta said to hang out. And it was right next to Molly, so.
Interesting.
Molly. She can come back anytime.
Well, with that, guys, we want to thank you for watching. We've made it to the end of this investigation, so make sure if you watched all the way to this point in the video, you leave us a comment down below telling us what you thought of this experiment. Tell us exactly what you thought of the activity, if you saw any, or maybe tell us about something that we didn't see. Tell us about some piece of activity that you might have witnessed in the footage that we missed. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And of course, make sure if you enjoyed this video, you hit that like button.
Oh yeah.
You better.
And also a huge thank you to Hidden Marietta for allowing us to come out and do this. And make sure you come out here and visit them, support this place, come and take a tour, do a night tour, do a ghost hunt. And again, thank you to Viva and the rest of Hidden Marietta for letting us do this.
I'm happy to help.
We'll see you next time, guys, on the next adventure, in the next video, on our paranormal quest. Bye.
Bye.
Woo! Hey, if you enjoyed that episode, maybe click on one of these other videos and watch some more. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click on this button right down below. We want to thank all of our YouTube members and Patreon supporters for making all of this possible. And we'll see you next time.